Welcome to the DoubleEShow. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba17 back with the DoubleEShow Trucking. Here we are in Provo, Utah, and we're getting ready to head up to, let's take a quick peek, Vernal, Utah. We're hauling a tractor. You can see the tractor right there. You can see the truck right there. And you can see the interior right here. Let's get rolling. Put it in second gear. Pull away. Happy Monday, everybody. So this will be the second to last trip we're going to do here in Utah before we start making our way back home. Because we now have more than enough money to buy Boston. And if I buy Boston's garage and I sell Manchester's garage, we might have enough for the brand new international truck, which has just been released, and ATS. So we will take a look at the international truck when we pass a dealership here in Utah. Not thinking there's going to be too much traffic out here since we're out in the boonies. But yeah, they added a brand new truck. So along with Kenworths and Peterbilts and Volvos, we now have the International to look at, which is pretty darn awesome. Okay, now this says a yield sign instead of a stop sign. I have no idea how that actually works in a situation like this. Wow. It's a lot of traffic for 6 o'clock in the morning. Just saying. You'd think it would just be trucks, but there's actually a lot of cars. Saw a railroad crossing warning. Okay, it's an old style crossing. Very good. And thank goodness I stopped, huh? Okay, taking a right, and we'll pull right out. Get her up to speed, and we'll get going. Now I'm hoping that it lightens up pretty quick here, so that way we can catch some of this scenery. This is, I believe this is episode 17, and I think we're on trip 15, maybe 16? I think it might be 15.
Turn left.
Car there. Probably shouldn't have tried to beat that bus out, but at least I got out. Goodness gracious. So the game volume might be a little loud. With the update to Windows that I did, to update to 1909 from 1803. I noticed a lot of my settings are louder, at least in my ears, and I'm going to assume in OBS as well. That is what I use to record. Right on. Let's see if we can drive from this view for a bit. So I realized in the last episode what was actually causing me to drive so erratic. Okay. My software for the steering wheel controller that I use is a Logitech Wingman software, and I normally have it set to auto launch on start, and apparently it hadn't, and so I wasn't getting any resistance on the steering wheel, which made it feel like I was swimming. I was kind of all over the road. Now I get wheel resistance. I can actually tell when I'm off the side of the road. I can tell when I'm turning because I get a little feedback from it. So yeah, that seems to have worked itself out. I had to uninstall and reinstall the software, but it's working. It's working because I don't feel like I'm all over the road. This is a slightly weird angle to drive from.
And then turn left.
Okay, so let's
Turn left.
right on. Oh, this is pretty. Sound's going a little wonky there. You hear that? It's gone from mono to stereo and back to mono and back to stereo. It's a nice view right here though, for sure. Yep, 8 o'clock in the morning. We definitely got some traffic happening. Wonder how many cars are behind me. Doesn't look like many. They are back a ways. Alright, let's see. We'll go put the cruise control on so I can just concentrate on the driving and not the gas pedal. Nice kind of froggy, overcast morning. Yeah, she's looking good. Okay. wonky. So tried to grab a screen capture there, nice and smooth like. And it was not smooth at all. Coming back into the game, I had accidentally hit my parking brake. So, truck's gonna probably need a tune-up. Alright.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Nice.
Keep
Cool.
right.
Little RV camp over there. Historical marker off to the left. Very nice. Very nice. City offices, welcome center, very nice. I like all the little details they've added to each of these states. Utah definitely got the gamut. There's all kinds of stuff going on in Utah that looks real sharp.
Go straight up.
So we're coming up on the 10,000 mile mark too on the truck. We get 9,200 miles. So between this trip and the last trip in Utah, I'm hoping we get real close to 10,000, and then by the time we get back towards Boston, we'll be well over. Which is cool. It's a lot of miles we put on together here in the truck. Pay attention, Jibba. Truck pulled over. Must be taking a rest. Look at this. There we go. That's a pretty view.
Keep right.
Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Right on. So Vernal is straight ahead. Very nice. Is that Pelican Lake? Off to the right. Very cool. Very cool. Let's take a look around while we're sitting here. Some traffic coming up behind us. Got some moo cows out in the field. Not a very long light, that's for sure. So Christmas is right around the corner. Hope everybody who celebrates is done with all their shopping. And if you celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Festivus or any of the other holidays during this time of year, happy holidays to you. I hope that you are enjoying it. Or them and each other. So I'm good on gas. I'm pretty good on rest right now. We should get out the Vernal, no problem. But we might make note of this place. We might have to hit there on the way back, depending on what our next trip is. How dare you pull out like that?
Go straight on.
Right on. Vernal discovered. Right on. Another town in another town in Utah. Checked
Go
off the
straight on.
map. Only because I have a
Go
feeling
straight on.
that I'm going to be taking a right up here. Alright, so I got to watch it. We're in the downtown area. Got to make sure I maintain a comfortable speed. We're in traffic. That tree is definitely in the road. City workers, trim those branches. That is dangerous. Now, as you're
Keep
aware,
right, and then turn right.
I do play on the coast-to-coast map, but I do believe
Turn right.
that when these maps, when these DLCs are added by SCS, that Mantrid and the fine folks working on the coast-to-coast map, I believe
Get
they
ready to turn left.
they leave the DLCs alone. They don't fudge with the
Turn
towns or
left,
anything like that.
And then turn left.
They just make sure that their connections line up and function.
Turn left.
Right on. Okay, we're coming into here. And there's Bob and Jeff. Howdy, boys. Okay, this seems to be the drop-off point. This will tell me where they need the trailer.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Right on. Okay, let's hit enter. And where do they need it? They need it like that. We will do that for them. So, right in there. We can do that. We can do that with our eyes closed, I think. So long as I don't wipe anything out. Although it does mean backing in on the blind side. So, can't see it from over there. All right, let's take a look at it this way. All right, so I'm gonna cut my wheel this way. Cut my wheel that way, nice and hard. Avoiding the jackknife. There we go. Beauteous. Right on. Now I can hop inside. Lean the old head out the window. And put her in its place. There she is. Right on. Once we're there, we can do that. All right, let's hop out. Take a look at the landing gear. Put the park brake on. Uncouple the truck. Down come the stanchions, and we're good to go. Excellent delivery. So 157 miles, and we made $7,685, and we went up a level. So let's quickly take a look at the company offers. Right after, okay, so I've got high value, long distance. Let's start working on fuel economy. Right on. Okay, so company jobs from here. So we've got over to Cheyenne and over to Raton, New Mexico, or Raton, I think it's Raton. So we won't be taking any of those jobs. We'll have to look, but I think what I'm going to do is find a place to fuel up and get some rest. And in the next episode, for our next trip, we'll find something else going somewhere else new in Utah. So, if you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see me do here in American Truck Simulator career, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Monday for another episode of American Truck Simulator. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.